The Burden of Glory, a devotional for the season of Lent, produced by Northside Church. Tuesday, March 24th. Our scripture passage today comes from Psalm 41, verses 1 through 3.
Blessed are those who have regard for the weak. The Lord delivers them in times of trouble. The Lord protects and preserves them. They are counted among the blessed in the land. He does not give them over to the desire of their foes. The Lord sustains them on their sickbed and restores them from their bed of illness.
We've talked about how God cares for the vulnerable and calls us to do the same. Is there anyone more vulnerable than those struck with illness? This is why Jesus calls us to look after and visit those who are sick, even though this is not always easy. There are many levels to being sick, and each of them come with their own challenges. But one challenge that appears often in the heart of the would-be visitor is that of fear. It begins with the basic fear of not wanting to get sick ourselves. As every parent or spouse can attest to, caring for a sick loved one is like receiving an invitation to be cared for yourself sometime very soon. It's a time bomb that you fear will wait till the worst possible moment to explode. But of course, there are many forms of sickness that are not contagious and open a void of deep fear within us. I remember when I got the call that my father was dying and that I needed to come immediately if I had any hope of seeing him again. The first thing I felt in that moment was the void of fear open up and swallow my heart. Or that time a close friend from seminary called me up to tell me that she had cancer and needed surgery. Or the time that my grandmother was in hospice care, hooked up to a ventilator. All of these moments were saturated in fear for me. I wish I could say that I handled them all faithfully, but I confess I could have done a lot better and a lot more. But then again, there wasn't really a lot that I could have done at all. And I think it's this powerlessness that scared me. Jesus calls us to look after and to visit those who are sick, which can include a lot of different things. Prayer, warm food, sitting by their side, a quick note, or even a phone call. But it doesn't include healing them or taking control of the situation. That's not our burden in those moments. Visiting the sick mostly includes acknowledging our weakness and having faith that God will sustain us and perhaps even heal us. It means being a neighbor and a friend because that's the only way to overcome the loneliness that fear feeds on. And it's the genesis of hope. Who do we need to look after and visit today?